share Discord. And let me share this. Oh, we cannot share this room. I didn't know that. All right, let's go. So, what's the question? You wanted to ask me questions.
Well, yeah, before we debate, I want to figure out if we disagree about anything. So,
Okay.
asking about your
Wait, what do
dispositions
you mean if we disagree?
for against
You
certain things.
sound like a vegan.
Yeah, I'm a vegan,
So
but
obviously, I'm
I think
anti-vegan.
most people.
So
Well, what do you
obviously,
mean
we.
anti? So,
I
like,
think
when I say I'm
veganism is
vegan, I
evil.
mean I'm in.
I
Okay,
think veganism will destroy the universe.
okay, well that's just silly. I think
That's not an
being
argument. That's my position. So obviously, we disagree. So we can debate.
it's
Let's
not
go.
it is that a serious position,
Yes,
Mr. Slave?
it's one of my positions. You can read
Okay, what's
about
the
it.
argument for
Excuse me.
what's the position? What's the argument for that?
Uh,
And just to be clear, before we go ahead, are you okay with using my definition of veganism?
sure. Tell me the
Like
definition.
my definition, you think my definition of veganism will destroy the universe?
I don't know what your definition is, so
Okay. So my definition, it's a principle of or it's like a disposition towards reducing harm towards others. So that applies to humans or animals.
so the
Anyone
every
who's
okay,
anyone who has a mental
everyone
state.
by your definition, literally everyone in the entire universe and all the multiverse are vegans, and I'll prove it mathematically. So let's just write down what you just said. So veganism is the disposition to avoid harm onto
Yeah,
others.
to mitigate harm, to
Sure, onto
reduce
others,
harm to
mitigate
others.
whatever. So the universe is vegan. The multiverse, any universe ever will be vegan by your definition. No one can ever be
Really.
not vegan. Yes.
So
So we,
you think if there's
well,
a choice, like according to to the vegan like dispositions,
mhm.
if there's a choice between like caring for a small child or stabbing a small child, which would the vegan choose according to my definition?
Let's not involve. I'd rather not involve little children. People are going to
Okay, let's
report
just take
us.
an innocent person.
Innocent creature. Yes, there's an innocent creature. What about it?
Okay. Would a vegan care
A
if you
vegan.
flip a coin
It's
for
every
like
look.
would it be neutral?
So
Choose
I
either of those and both of them are vegan,
look.
or is one of those more vegan than the other choice?
I'll tell you where I'm coming from. So I'm assuming rationality. I'm assuming everything in the universe is rational. Every creature, every amoeba, every person is rational, meaning they are all optimizing their self, their well-being. They're all egoists. And as we said
I don't think
before,
rational. I use rational in a slightly different way. The way I think of rational in a philosophical sense
mhm,
is if you have a desire, then your actions aren't in concord with that desire. So, like, if you were thirsty, a rational person would go and get a glass of water, right?
sure,
That would be the
I don't
action
see
that
the
follows. But
problem.
an irrational person would be thirsty, and then they would go walk across the desert until they die. That
Yeah,
would be an irrational action with respect to the goal. It's like your action would be out of accord with the goal. It's
that's
not
usually
rational.
that. Okay, I'm using a mathematical definition from rationality theory. The rationality assumption is the fundamental assumption of modern economics. So I'm using that. Usually we don't discuss uh, people who are, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know how to deal with a person who walks across the desert because he's thirsty. I don't know what, like, no creature does that unless they lose their mind, and then obviously they're irrational. But in order to be irrational, you just have to appreciate bads over goods, which is, I guess, that's an irrational person. If he, instead of drinking, he walks across the desert, then he is, I guess, irrational. Yeah. And a rational person appreciates more of a good over less of a good. So if I offer him two different packages, one of one pizza and well, let's say one of two pizzas and the other of three pizzas, and he appreciates pizzas.
I want now pizza.
One sec, let me just get
It's
them.
awesome.
All right, go on.
So a rational creature, a rational actor, will prefer the three pizzas over the two pizzas. So that's rationality. A rational actor, if he prefers A over B and B over C, then necessarily they prefer A over C.
So you're taking my definition, but then you're applying a specific goal, which most people might have, which is like their self-interest, and then they would do things that are in alignment with their self-interest, right? So it's similar to my definition.
Sure.
It's just an applied version of my
I
definition.
would look. It's these are just definitions. These are the axioms that make up the grand definition of rationality in rationality theory. Um,
So you're just saying like people do what is good for themselves or what is like
yeah,
increases their well-being.
yeah,
Sure, I agree. I think that every being universally has an aversion from suffering. They have a survival instinct that's encoded into their DNA. I
yeah,
think that's universal.
yeah,
And I think that even if you have a preference or disposition to feel pain, it still would cause you some amount of like suffering. No matter what you do, getting stabbed is not going to be good for you.
yeah.
So when we're talking about veganism,
Hmm.
we're talking about taking advantage of others to better like our own position, right? So eating meat
Right, but
obviously is bad for the animals, but presumably I would disagree with this. Good for you. I think it's good as a last resort, but as a first, second, third resort, it's a terrible first resort food. It gives you heart disease,
that's
causes
irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
environmental
What you
issues,
think,
which are there's
it's
overwhelming
irrelevant.
arguments for
What
all of
you
those things.
think.
But we can just talk about the ethics for now if you want to keep it on that.
Yeah, and also what you think is irrelevant. So you thinking anything is irrelevant. So every rational actor is their own judge. They don't consult with you. They decide. They're the deciders. They're the final deciders of their actions, not you or me or anyone else. Only
Well,
a
so this is how I think about it. Like, let's say somebody wanted to better their own situation by stealing your house and like robbing your house, and then if that involves killing you, then doing that too. It's in their egoist. It's in alignment with like rationality, according to like, let's say they could get away with it in that situation. According to your position, what's wrong with that?
let me just check the audio to see that I yeah, I can hear me well. So what is wrong? Um so the question is it optimal for me to steal your house or is it optimal for you to steal my house? So obviously, I'm not stealing anyone's house right now, neither are you, and we are rational. The question is, why are we not doing that? So the answer is because
Um,
obviously it's not going to go well. It's suboptimal.
I'm just giving you a situation where it would go well.
How?
What would be wrong with that?
Well, what's the situation? Like, like, show me the situation. What's the what, what's the hypothetical?
So let's say somebody can guarantee it's guaranteed that they'll get away from a attacker. One sec, Ariel, I'll unmute you because auto mute's on. Um, yeah, like let's say that it's guaranteed that they'll get away, and that if they break into your house and steal it, that they can get away with it, and if that involves killing you, that's part of it. Is that okay?
I don't know what it means. It's okay. I'm looking for an optimal solution to a mathematical equation. So, is it optimal to take advantage of?
Obviously, for them, yeah, for them, because like you're taking advantage of other people's labor. They did all the work to acquire the house, right? To like put
Mhm.
to start a business, to like
It
do their
sounds
finances, to
it sounds optimal, but it's actually not because I mean, it's actually the opposite is optimal. It's actually optimal for me to sacrifice my life to defend your property against anyone who will try and do that and get away with it. So, so the optimal solution is that all good men must stand shoulder to shoulder against evil. Otherwise, evil takes over and we end up in North Korea.
Okay, so you're baking in a lot into my hypothetical that I didn't ask about any of that. I asked in a one-off situation in a vacuum
I answered.
where
There's
it's
no
guaranteed
no.
that
I
they'll get away
answered.
with it.
I
Is it
answered.
okay?
I answered.
Okay, well then you went to like a bunch of practical objections, which is just
I
pragmatic
answered.
shielding, right?
No, I answered. A
What's
completely a
in
I
a
gave you
vacuum? Is it okay?
what I gave you a mathematical answer.
You said no.
What?
So you said no, but like I baked it in that
I
it is in their self-interest.
I
So I don't
said
know
I
why you're
would
saying no.
give my life to chase after the person who will try and get away with it. That's a mathematical answer. And I explained why. I
Okay,
said
I'm not asking what you would do. I'm
it's a
asking, is it
mathematical
okay? You didn't answer my question. I'm not asking what you would do. I'm
I
asking,
told
is it
you.
okay for
You
them?
don't like my answer? I can't help you.
You
I gave you a
didn't answer my
mathematical
question.
what?
You answered a different question that I didn't ask. I'm not asking what you would do. I'm asking you what you feel
I
like you should
didn't
do or
I'm
what they
not
should do.
telling you what
Like,
I would
what's the
do.
prescription?
Listen, let me talk. I didn't answer what I would do. I gave you the mathematically optimal answer. I gave you the Lagrangian. All
You just said you would defend yourself.
fine. Yeah, but that is the
Okay, that
Lagrangian.
wasn't the
That
question
is
that wasn't
what?
the question I asked.
It's the
That wasn't
Lagrangian.
the question I asked.
Look, you got to stop cutting me off every time I speak. Especially if
Some
you're gonna,
interruptions are okay, right? Like, if somebody
especially,
keeps repeatedly not answering your question,
but
you're allowed to
look,
interrupt and, like, prompt them to
look,
answer your question.
look. Let's have a nice debate. So
We can if you answer my question. Like,
hold
if you're gonna
on,
be bad faith and dodge my question, then,
hold on.
like,
If you
it's
think
not
I'm,
me that's causing the bad debate.
if you feel in bad faith, you can leave. That's fine. I have many videos. If you think
Can you repeat my question
you
back to me
have
so I
to
know that
let
you
me
understand the
finish
question?
a sentence, if you're not going to let me speak freely, then it's not fun.
Like, if you're gonna talk off point, like, why am I not allowed to interject?
Look, I'm not off point. I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to give you an answer. I'm doing my best to convey to you why I'm giving you an answer, and this is the answer. It's the mathematical answer. I'm doing my best, but you keep interrupting me, so it's very difficult.
Mathematical answer.
What?
It's an answer to a different. It's a mathematical answer, sure. I mean, I don't know what you
How?
mean by that, but like, it's an answer to a different question than the one I asked.
What? Okay, let me try and understand. Maybe I'm missing something. So, how would you pose the question to which I answered? How is it different than your question?
'Cause your answer was a
No,
descriptive state of affairs about what you would
what's the
do.
no no? You said I'm answering a different question. Fine. What is that question that I am answering? Give me that question that I am answering. I'm trying to
I'm
see.
asked.
What?
I'm asking you, what is the ethical
Mm-mm.
prescription in
Mm-mm.
that situation, or like,
No,
what is
no,
your
no. We're not
disposition
there. We're not there.
in
The
that situation?
conversation is
Your
something.
answer was what you would do. I'm asking for a prescription, not a description.
Look, you have to stop cutting me off. Why are you doing this? I'm not following. Why you keep interrupting me? I never interrupt you. Every time you interrupt me, I stop and I let you finish. But you very rarely let me finish, so I'm confused. Why are you doing
Hey,
this?
Mr. Slave, save yourself the embarrassment and just don't upload this.
Who? I have to raise the volume. Can barely hear you guys. All right, what's going on? Where are we in the discussion?
So We started off, and I want to figure out
You have
if we
to
disagree.
answer. No, you owe me an answer, or rather,
Where are we?
You owe me a question. You said I'm answering a different question. What is that question that I'm answering?
Yeah, so I asked you
No,
if somebody broke into your house and it
no,
was in a
no,
vacuum,
no.
is
You
it
said
okay
stop.
for them to kill you and take your house? And your answer was, I would defend myself. That's not answering the question. It's like insane. It's
Look,
like such a basic first question too, that like I never expected we would get hung up on, and it's insane that we are getting hung up on this.
all right, I'll do my best to help. How can I help?
And answer the question.
Okay, repeat the question. I'll try to do my best
If
to.
somebody breaks into your house and
Mhm.
without responding, I would defend myself.
Wait, what?
Or I would, beginning with I would.
Wait, what? If
If somebody breaks into your
somebody breaks into
in a
my house.
vacuum where it's guaranteed that they're going to get away with it and better their own situation, that it's guaranteed that it's optimal for their situation. Is
Okay.
it okay for them to break into your house and kill you?
I don't know what
Because
it
it's in
means.
their
No,
it's in
no,
alignment with their egoist
no. Wait,
desires.
wait, wait, wait. When I say wait, you got to stop. I can't. I have a question about the first part of your question, but you keep talking over me, and now we're
You're
talking at
just
the same.
complaining.
Yeah,
Do you have anything substantial to say other than
I can't.
crying?
I can't. You're not having a conversation. I'm asking something.
I was trying to get out you asked me to ask the question. I asked it. In the middle of it, you interrupted after complaining that I was interrupting you. And then you said I have to stop anytime you interrupt. What the fuck's with this double standard?
No. I'm pro interruption.
Okay, so I can interrupt you. That's fine. As long as we're gonna have a single standard here.
Look. So if you want to interrupt, if I want to interrupt, it's good to interrupt. But in general, when I'm interrupted, I stop and I let the other guy finish, unless I need to stop them. But
Dude,
like,
I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, are we actually doing this right now? Like, are we
yeah. So
is
What's this conversation even about? What's the
So
debate
ask,
even about?
so ask the question again, and this time I'm going to stop you, and then you stop, and we'll engage about the first part of the question. I think.
So if it's guaranteed
So I
that
don't know.
somebody
So stop,
it's
stop,
optimal for their
stop, stop, stop.
Jesus.
So yeah, the word
Vote.
Holy
So the word
shit.
Stop. Wait. Repeat the first word. Okay, I got it. Now we'll say the second word.
exactly.
All right.
So you
Third
said
word.
if it's
All right.
you said if it's guaranteed. Okay, what does that mean? So
What?
so you're saying that I'm trying to imagine the life of a thief. So is the life of a thief optimal? I'm trying to imagine, and I guess under certain circumstances, the life of a thief could be optimal. All right. So what's the question now? So the thief
Mhm.
steals, and it's optimal for the thief. In certain democratic cities, yeah, that's probably true. Go on.
What's this debate about?
I don't know. He's
don't
not
get it.
he's not responding.
Well, before there's even a debate, we have to figure out if we disagree. So I'm waiting for his answer to this question to figure out if we do. It's not even a debate yet. I've asked one question, and I haven't even been able to get an answer to that
What do
question.
you mean
They
it's
seem
not?
kind of random. They seem kind of
It's
random
embar-
though.
What
It's
do you mean?
embarrassing too.
What do you mean it's not a debate? I told you I'm anti-vegan. You said you're vegan. So my
Because
proposition
depending on
is
your answer, right?
my
It could be the
proposition.
case
I
that
made a proposition. I said veganism will destroy the universe. That's my proposition. Does it sound like you want to debate that, or do you agree with it? Do you want to concede it, or do you want to debate it?
it depends what you mean by veganism. If you want to go to that, fine. But just know that
Oh,
I think it's utterly embarrassing that you were not able to answer a basic question.
I don't care what you think. I told you.
You
that.
can
So-
do your meme argument if you want now.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, look. So you said so.
No, it's fine. No, do the meme argument. It's fine. I'm not gonna get an answer.
I don't know what a meme argument is. I don't know what you're doing. Look, you said so. Your definition of veganism was avoid harming others, and I told you then every multiverse ever will always be vegan by your definition, because I'm
Why?
assuming rationality. So a rational actor is an egoist, so he will never do anything unless it's for it's for self optimization. So they would never harm others unless it's good for them. So
I gotta go. Sorry, I'm getting a call. So
It's
can
okay.
someone else hop in?
All right, see you later. Anybody wants to continue the conversation? We were actually getting somewhere.
Bro, honest to God, bro, you embarrassed the fuck out of yourself.
That's good. So you should be able to win the
No,
debate.
like seriously, like that was actually embarrassing.
Yeah. So why don't you pick up the mantle and continue debating? You should be able to
There is
win.
no debate. There was no debate because you couldn't even answer the first question to start the debate. You know
Like,
that,
I don't
right?
understand how it could even get
Like
to those
that
questions. Like, it's
wasn't
just
even a
simple
debate.
vegans.
That you didn't even have a debate, Mr. Slade. Like you literally didn't even answer the first question. You're right. There
Look.
wasn't even a debate.
Look, we are. I'm trying to
No,
have.
you're not trying to. You're not trying to. He was trying to. You weren't.
How do you know?
You literally couldn't.
Wait, that's
You were like, I'm trying to, oh wait, pause. You said like the first word of the sentence. I need to think about that word for a second and know what that means. Like you never even like let him finish the question to even start the debate. Like you just
Anyway.
sat there
What's your
going,
first language?
wait, I didn't, wait, you're interrupting me. Like, wait, interruption, yeah, interruption. That was literally the entire conversation. Because you just
I think
couldn't,
he's a
your mind couldn't
YouTuber. He's
comprehend what
filming
you're saying.
content where he acts plays dumb. He's a YouTuber.
I don't think he's even playing dumb. Like I think he genuinely just might be like fucking retarded or sped. Like he couldn't comprehend anything.
Filming a
Like,
video.
That's the most
part of the act.
embarrassing. Like I don't even think. I think it was like that was genuine. That wasn't even like him fucking around. That was like the most genuine and embarrassing moment I've ever seen inside the server.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, the person under me, Kevin, aka David, is a fucking moron, and he wasn't even as dumb as you. Everyone hates him, by the way, in the server. Everyone.
Everyone
he's not
who's a
even as dumb
vegan
as you.
hates me.
You
Who's a vegan
just
hates me.
embarrassed yourself worse than he's ever.
Anyway, Dante Cruel.
Anyways, I want to move on to debate because like every time I debate you guys, I absolutely beat the shit out of you. Every time you bring up your moral little thing, I always beat the shit out of the argument. Oh, what's the difference between humans and animals?
See, Mr. Slay, this is why everyone hates him, and this is why everyone thinks he embarrassed
Destroy your
himself.
arguments, bro.
Okay,
You did worse than him.
Kevin, let it
You
go.
can name the trade all day. Name
Kevin,
the trade any day, bro. I'll do it any day with you, bro.
Kevin, wait, he left? Yeah, these vegans. Wait, you know how to name the trait?
I've done it many times before.
How do you do it? What's your trick?
It's very simple. The difference between a human, the main big difference is why I wouldn't kill a human to why I would kill a farm animal for food. Farm animal. Wait, intelligence. Intelligence. It doesn't have to be both of these traits, but it has to at least be intelligence, or it has to be the fact that it's a human. Human's intelligence and the fact that it's a human. It doesn't have to be those two traits together, but it can be at least one of them.
That's a problem.
More
that's a problem, because if you say intelligence, then a retarded person should be food.
No. It can be either one. No, it can be either one of them because an intelligent person's still a human, is it?
You said it could be either one of them, so I'm picking one of them. So I'm picking the intelligence.
Okay, yeah. If it's not in the case, that's intelligence. The fact that it's a human backs it up. If it's a human, yeah, we give it more value. If it's both, has both of them, yeah, it gets more value. If it has at least one of them, it gets more value.
So
So
why do you need?
either one you get it.
Wait. So why do you need the intelligence if the human?
Because
Mhm.
no, I'm not saying it needs intelligence. It needs at least one factor, and this can apply to other life forms. For example, an orca is not a human, right? An orca is not human.
No. Why do you need intelligence if human wins you the debate?
Human. Because there's other creatures too that I find intelligent to the degree that I find similar to humans.
But if you go with intelligence, then a retard should be food. And then they say,
No, I'm saying I said it's both the traits, man. I said it's both the traits. A retard is still a human. So it gets more value.
why do you need both? If a human gets you off, I mean, wins you.
Simply because there's other life forms in the earth that aren't human that I find intelligent as like humans.
So what?
I say we
That's
should not
irrelevant.
farm them.
That's irrelevant. They ask
Oh.
you, they tell you,
Oh,
listen,
okay.
look, they say, name the trait. Why? What is that trait?
It doesn't matter anyways, bro.
Why?
It doesn't matter anyways.
What do you mean?
It's
Of
just
course
an
it
extra
matters.
on. It's just something that I don't know. Okay, we could just say human for now, right? But I'm moving on from somewhere else. I'm gonna go fairly vegan or some shit.
You leaving?
Yeah, probably. Del Ive, bro. Where's our physique off, bro?
What?
Look. Me and this guy were supposed to do a physique.
What's a physique?
You know, like our bicep, muscle.
Oh, you're a bodybuilder?
Oh, not. I work out though.
How old are you?
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm 16.
Is everyone here really young? Everyone here is like under 16, basically.
Oh, most people are. A lot of people are over 16, 18.
Yeah, but everyone is really young. Cause I'm like I could be everyone's grandfather.
Probably, yeah. They're probably younger than you, actually.
Wait, so you're leaving or you staying?
Probably gonna leave, going to UK election night or some shit.
Okay, I'll see you later. All right, so no one is left. All right, it was an interesting. Let me see if there's anyone on the stream. There's no one here. Who is that? Oh, Day. Okay, got it. All right, bye. All right, everyone. That was another day, another weird interaction. Veganism. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream. See you later. Bye.